Welcome back to Ran-DomU University, where today is Game 7, Day 4 of the PGA Championship, the 12th round, the final boss, the big finale, the conclusion. This is the last chapter and the end of the Lisa saga. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you've been enjoying this content so far during this journey. If you haven't seen the last videos, please, there's 4 of them. Go back and review them if you got time. There's a lot of it. There's been plenty to endure on this journey, as Lisa has put us all through a whole lot as viewers. Now, she's put her body through a whole lot more because, quite frankly, it's pretty much tapping out and reaching its wit's end. Now, everybody's body can get to a point of being crushed to the point where it can no longer go on, but there is still time for Lisa to save herself. All she has to do is listen to Dr. Now and those who love her and those who have been around her supporting her this entire time. Even though she's been sitting around bitching and complaining that she's been lonely and depressed and that nobody cares about her, that is the biggest thing of cap and lies that you can possibly find out there on the internet. She is cared for. She is loved. So hopefully we can enjoy the rest of this journey, as we're hoping that she can get her bypass surgery. Hopefully she can get the weight loss surgery that she needs so she can get the smaller stomach, so she can lose the weight that she probably needs, just so she can start walking again. So with all that being said, let's get into it. Now today's going to be a spicy one, as we're already starting off hot. Lisa's already crying, complaining, and bitching about having a whole bunch of a pain in her right leg again. I believe it's the same leg that we had those maggots and parasites coming out of in the very first couple episodes. So yeah, we're already starting off right there, and we're starting off strong.
My leg hurts so bad. I can't take too much more pain.
And I'm pretty sure Dr. Now can't take too much more of having to come in early to deal with your ass anymore too.
Which one? Right leg?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to get you situated real quick, okay?
I know Dr. Now is just like, damn it, man. Like, I really don't want to be here today. This is going to be an extremely long shift. And I know doctors have long days, but I mean, this one is probably going to be a lengthy one. And especially with Lisa already screaming to the top of her lungs like it's daylight outside. So, I mean, seems like it might be early in the morning.
No.
I've been sitting up on the side of the bed.
But you haven't been walking. How about your eating habit?
Well, Dr. Now knows she's already not been walking. As you can clearly see, she is completely bedbound still, hasn't moved, stuck, glued to the bed. And, I mean, apparently that's all she's been doing. So it's one of those things like, so what's been going on? I mean, all of a sudden the pain just shoots up in your leg. I mean, now you're just in here crying your eyes out. I mean, what is this really?
I'm trying to make changes without I couldn't afford to buy groceries and buy pads and diapers.
Not being able to buy those things sounds like, sounds like a good thing. Except for the diapers. I'm pretty sure you're going to definitely need those diapers. I guess there was never a boo-boo bucket to begin with. I mean, I guess it's only been diapers. It's only been her pooping herself the entire time and somebody having to clean up that mess. Oh, God. Like, this is worse than a nurse's job. You got to imagine. At least the nurse practitioners, they get paid to do this. But the people at home like Herbert, he ain't getting paid for that. And I'm pretty sure he ain't been as thorough as he needs to. Like, there aren't enough baby wipes that's going to be able to wipe that bottom the way it needs to. Like, she's one of those people you got to throw into some type of trough and just like spray and hose her down to get all that, like, get all the dingleberries out and get all the crust and everything out of her booty. It's one of those things like, you know, that is not a good job. True dirty job.
What does that have to do? What does that have to do with your eating habit?
Because it's either buy that or buy groceries.
Dr. Now, he ain't in the mood for this today. He ain't in the mood. You've already had to wake him up out of bed to come in here and deal with this? Oh no. He's calling you out on everything today. Like, if this story don't add up, he's calling you out. And it already sounds like some absolute BS. Like, come on now, really? You either buy pads or buy groceries? Like, where's the money? You've been buying food this whole time. You've had plenty of money to get all this food to make you up to 700 pounds, to make you huge, to about kill yourself. And all of a sudden now, you don't have any money. You don't have money to get pads and stuff to wipe your ass. That doesn't make any sense.
That does not make sense.
I could only buy limited stuff on groceries. I need those other things.
What other things? What's more important? What are the other things you are actually alluding to? Are you talking about food? Are you talking about pads? Are you talking about groceries, toilet paper, towels, clothes? Because you don't have to wear clothes, Lisa. I mean, you're too big to fit in the normal clothes. You just wear sheets. Like, they don't put you in normal clothes anymore. They just put you in just sheets, literally. They just bed sheets. Just put it over, cut a hole in it, and throw it on top of it. You're always in a nightgown. So, like, I mean, what's the difference there? You're not buying that. So, I mean, if you can't buy food, none of this adds up.
Well, wait a minute. If you can buy limited stuff from grocery, you'll be able to lose more weight.
Exactly. If you can't buy anything, this should be a great problem. The lack of being able to do stuff is actually really good for you. If you can't eat, the better.
But you look like you haven't lost any weight. In fact, you look like you're back to over 700 pounds again.
Dr. Now's out here dropping bars.
And your body is likely worse than ever.
I need help.
Shut up. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. You've had plenty of help.
I've been trying to say that for the longest. I need help.
And they sent you a dietitian.
I get nothing. I get no help.
What do you mean no help?
Yeah, what do you mean no help? Exactly by that. What is Herbert? What is Dr. Now? What was the psychiatrist? What was the dietitian? That seems like help to me.
We have given you everything, Lisa. You're down here, we gave you all the help and the tool you need to lose weight. And you wasted half a year. This is unacceptable.
It's truly and utterly unacceptable, considering all the resources that's been delved out to you, all the taxpayer dollars that's been delved out to you every time the emergency services had to go pick you up. You gotta understand, or get you up out of that house, or sending people over there to help you, make sure you don't try to, well, you can't even kill yourself, unfortunately, because you can't reach any items to do it with. You can't tie yourself up on rope. You would break the entire ceiling. You can't do any of those crazy things. Like, thank God, I don't want to promote anything like that, but I'm just saying it's not possible. It's not possible. You can't get yourself access to a gun. You can't get access to a knife. You can't move. Like, so stop this. The mental side, the mental episodes, you might have something going on up there. You got to. You're a little cuckoo. But, all this other stuff acting like you, just stop. Just stop. The pity party, nobody give a damn about that pity party. Ain't nobody showed up. Nobody RSVP'd for this pity party. Nobody's there. Nobody's coming. It's not happening. This party's whack. It's got bad music, bad punch, and bad everything. Probably got laced drugs in the food. Oh, no. And in the drinks. Bill Cosby's probably there. Oh, no, man. This is a mess.
You're not losing any weight. We give you time to change your eating habit. And what miracle are you expecting to happen?
She's just expecting God to just wake her up one day and she just be thin. Weight, be gone. She wishes it's something off of Bewitched or Sabrina the Teenage Witch can just voodoo this stuff away. That's all she's hoping for. She's really sitting here thinking, I want to wake up and this is just over. Well, it don't work that way. Unfortunately, this journey to get here took us just as long as it's going to take you to get out of it. It's a long one. It's going to take a long time. Quite frankly, I've given up on Lisa. I've given up. She don't have it in her. Not to get this done. That's a shame. All these resources, all this time, all this stuff that people put into her, and she just
Once I'm stressed, I will eat. I'm so stressed out. And I hate being in the bed.
Then stop eating. That's the only way out of this, Lisa, is to stop eating the food, which, quite frankly, ain't your fault. It's Herbert. Herbert's dumbass over there. It's his fault why this is still happening. Because he's the only one. It ain't Danielle. It ain't none of that. She ain't here no more. She can't be here to aid you in this terrible venture to die. It's up to Herbert at this point when she's like, baby, I still care about you. We need to do the right thing. We need to stop cheating. Man, F you, Herbert. Lying ass. Talking about trying to get married, knowing her ass ain't going to ever make it to the ceremony. You're never going to get to walk her down that aisle. Walking her down the aisle? Seriously? I hope you really don't think you're going to walk her down the aisle. The only way she's going to get down there is if you're wheeling on all four legs. We're talking about like in one of those those push cars, one of those trolleys, like the long ones, the long bed things. That's the only thing she's going to get on there on. You're going to have to take her in a wheelbarrow. Because other than that, this ceremony ain't going to happen. You can bring the priest to the hospital.
I want to get up.
Okay.
I need help. Nobody helps me. It's just him.
As great as I like to believe I am, and as patient as I like to believe I am in customer service, this is one time I'd probably have a hard time accepting it. Just The answers, the responses just simply don't make any sense. He's the only one that's helping you. I'm sorry, we keep listing off all the people that have been there to help you throughout this entire journey, but for whatever reason, you aren't taking the aid. It's not because it's a lack of help. Just because you keep repeating the statement does not mean it's true. Just because you keep saying it over and over and over again doesn't make it any more true. No, it just makes it the same cap over and over and over again.
Okay, just hold on. You know that the only way to get out of that is eat less.
Yes, exactly. Eat less. It's the only way out of this. The only way out of this hell is to stop shoving food down your throat. It's the only way out.
And you eat more because you're stressed?
Dr. Now right here is just straight up saying,
stop the cap.
Yes.
Each part of it doesn't make any sense.
none of this makes any sense, Dr. Now. And as your pseudo fake doctor over here on the side, it don't make any sense to me either. I mean, you can consult me and I'm telling you what, I'm coming up with the same results. It's just not working. I mean, unfortunately, I think, other options.
Between you two, I told you that you're gonna have to eat proper amount of calories to lose weight. And there is no way around it, because when you go home and you don't eat properly and come here and give me the same story.
Boy, at this point, I'm starting to think me and Dr. Now could finish each other's sentences. I mean, it can't get any more easier to diagnose than that. I mean, you just simply lying over and over and over and over and over again.
How much of that story you think I've got to believe every time you tell me?
Dr. Now's like, how long are you simply going to play me for a fool? Like, my name is Dr. Now. And right now, you need to start telling me the damn truth.
You are not willing to lose any weight. You're not willing to change your habit.
I just don't have no willpower anymore.
Well, then you're at the wrong doctor's office for that. First of all, I thought you had pain in your right leg. Seems like that's gone away in the last couple minutes. You ain't seem to be bitching about that anymore. Now it's about, you don't get help, you don't get aid. Everybody's, just piling on top of you, just like all that food's piling up on your stomach, crushing your bones and everything like that. Yeah, I mean, that's where you're at now. But all you want to do is continue to bitch and complain and just blame everybody else. Just a lack of accountability. Though Lisa's not the only person like that. Plenty of other people out there lack of accountability. Just can't take ownership of anything. And that's what's sad. I hate when people just can't take ownership of stuff. I don't know how much more it can hit you in the face. When you haven't got off your bed in over a year, I don't know what else there is to say.
Okay.
It's gone.
Right.
It's gone. And if that's all this is, I'd rather you just send me back to my house.
Okay. I think Dr. Now is really starting to consider, let's do that. Let's send you right back. Because I'm done. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And she's about to start getting elevated. You can tell the voice is starting to rise. She's starting to get even more animated. And it's starting to get crazier now. Like, this is the part, I'm telling you, this episode, I remembered it. And in conclusion, Lisa starts going off the hinges here. She starts really wilding out here soon. Like,
And leave me alone, because this is not helping me.
No, you're not helping you. This isn't on anybody else. Well, I'm going to sound like I'm on repeat a lot in this episode, but don't worry. It's the last one. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, they sent you a shrink. They sent you a psychologist so you can deal with that. Why didn't you use that resource and tell her the truth? There's nothing else to hide. Everybody's unseen your cooter, so you might as well go ahead and just tell them the truth about you and what's going on inside. Everybody's already seen every part of your body. So at that point in time, what's there to hide? Everybody's had to smell you. Everybody's had to deal with your attitude, everything. There's nothing else to put out there on the table. All the chips are out there, Lisa. come on.
It's not helping me.
What kind of help you need?
I'm trying, but this is not helping me.
Oh no. Herbert got that look on his face like, dude, bruh. I'm really about to tap. I can't take any more of this. Herbert's been very patient when it's coming to dealing with Lisa and her complaints and her talking shit to him and her making him feel low and emasculating that poor man, even though he's pretty much done it to himself up to this point. But he's trying to be a loyal guy. He's really trying to be a good boyfriend. I'm going to give him credit there. He's been loyal. He's been by her side. He's been holding her hand. He's been patting her head and giving her food and sneaking Doritos underneath the bed. All sorts of craziness. He's been there. But at this point in time, he's looking like, I can't take this anymore.
It's not helping. I don't know what else to do with myself.
Honestly, Lisa, if you stop doing anything with yourself right now, you need to bathe. You really need to do that, because I'm pretty sure you start smelling pretty quickly. But if you stop doing anything, that is for the best. Stop eating. Stop doing stuff. You'll lose the weight. You'll feel better. Trust me. I mean, it'll work. Maybe one day you might be able to get up and walk again.
So I eat. I can't help it. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I think we all know what the problem is. I think we all do. You just simply don't want to fix this. You don't want help. You really don't. Because if you did, you would have tried at least once. But every time somebody suggested that you actually do something different to fix yourself, you're like, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. No doctor now. He ain't gonna speak to me that way. Man, you better go on somewhere with that nonsense. That's why you're about to die. Well, I mean, maybe not literally, but I mean, time. It's ticking.
I just rather you just send me back to Alabama and just leave it alone because it's not working.
You're right. This ain't working. This just ain't working. Like a terrible breakup, that long pause, that silence, and you just come to that conclusion like, this ain't it. You're just not gonna do whatever it takes to make this work.
You're absolutely right about that.
Oh, see? Told you, we can finish each other's sentences. I remember the conclusion of this episode. I don't remember all the details.
Because the help is with you, and we give you all the tools you need to lose weight.
And it's still not helping me.
Dude. Oh, bruh. This is one of those situations where it's just like, I mean, I cannot talk to you anymore. There's nothing else that needs to be said. And I know as a health professional, healthcare professional, Dr. Now is trying his best to just keep his cool, stay patient, stay calm, keep his resolve, all that. This is hard. I mean, I'm gonna have to give him 5 stars on his review just for the fact that he was able to just deal with this crap. Like, what are you saying? You're wanting somebody to give you an answer that they can't give you, Like, you want him to tell you, well, just go die. Well, I mean, he can't tell you that. That's not what he's able to do. Then he's going to be under lawsuit, and then you're going to be out there swimming in money, buying you plenty of food, and you're going to die even faster then. So no, that's not an option.
I can't control myself. I don't know what to do anymore.
Stop talking like that.
Dr. Now looks like he wants to strangle the life out of this woman and just end all of this because he's tired of the yelling. I guarantee you that piercing is just piercing his brain. Like it's just glass and shards just dropping all up into his membrane, and he just cannot take it anymore. Like it's bleeding profusely inside of him. Like he is losing it. And Herbert's over here, oh baby, don't talk like that. Man, like she ain't been talking like that already, man. Shut up. Shut up, Herbert. What good are you anyway? No, I'm trying not to bash Herbert. I mean, he's been there to support. He's been there to support.
Feel like nobody else cares about me.
Oh, poor me. Here we go with the poor me story again. No, Danielle doesn't care about her. Herbert doesn't care about her. Dr. Now didn't care about her. Every time he's had to bail her out of her pain situation or try to hook her up, move her to another room, or have doctors sent out to her house or dietitians and stuff like that to try to help, her eating habit, the things that she's struggling with, the things that you need to, control these impulses. I guess nobody really cares. They've only just, devoted so much time and resources and wasted their lives away trying to help you. But nobody cares. Sure, nobody cares about me, even though all they're doing is wasting all their valuable time on you. That's all they're doing.
I love you. Now stop acting like that.
I'm tired.
And gosh dang it, so are we. We're all tired too. We're all tired of dealing with this. Though I hope people have been enjoying this content so far. But boy, I'll tell you what, everybody's tired of seeing you bitching and complaining. Like we are tired. Very tired of this, especially because this is whack. This is just awful. Like, I mean, stop with this. You're tired. You're tired. I'm sorry. I was about to go on a long rant, so I'm gonna cut that rant short and save it for later.
I feel like I failed myself. I failed my kids.
You feel that way because you know you have. You know you have not put forth the effort to actually remedy this situation and alleviate the pain from everybody else's life. That's why you feel this way. You feel this way because you know that's true. Now you're actually not lying. Now you're actually telling the truth. Now we're getting the real truth out of you. Why didn't you tell this to the psychiatrist? She was there. She was really kind. She was very beautiful. She was trying to do good things for you, but you just didn't want to listen. You didn't want to express yourself. Gotta let this stuff go. There's nothing else to hide. You have failed your kids. You failed Danielle. All that time she put in trying to wipe your booty and stuff like that, cleaning up your diapers and stuff. No. All for naught. Because you have not tried. You have not put in the effort. And that's what's really disappointing about this. You failed Herbert. Herbert's over there trying to put a ring on your finger that I'm pretty sure he's got a ring that's way too small to fit on them chunky, sausages of fingers that you got over there. Ain't gonna work.
I don't know how to fix it no more. I don't.
She's just yelling aimlessly at this point. She's just yelling. She's just screaming to get attention. She just wants attention. This whole thing has been about attention. She's on TLC. She's on television. Probably the only time in her life she's been on TV. She's getting the spotlight now. She's got it shining bright on her now. She's a nice shining star, like she was on American Idol or something like that. This is her moment. Like she was on The Voice. I had a friend who won The Voice, by the way. Jacob Hoop, great singer, talented football player as well. Random, but still, just saying. She knows what she's doing at this point in time. She's just doing this for the cameras. She's just doing it for the cameras because you're not trying to do anything to fix your situation, so nobody cares. Once again, the pity party, empty. No RSVPs, empty seats. Nobody signed the guest list. You got that one guy sitting at the host podium just like tapping his shoulder, tapping his wrist like, man, I don't know. Ain't nobody coming. This is a pretty dry party.
I don't know how to fix it.
Come on, baby.
Send me back to my apartment. I don't want this. Leave me alone.
Dr. Now looks like he has something to say. Something.
I understand. You need to go back home and eat whatever you want.
I can't help myself.
Damn, Dr. Dow. Dr. Dow, he lashed out. You know what? That was him becoming a little unprofessional there, but I don't care.
I understand. You need to go back home and eat whatever you want.
I can't help myself.
I don't care. He deserves all this. He then had to endure all of this nonsense the whole time, so I'm pretty sure he deserves to get at least one lick back. She's wasted a lot of his time. A lot.
I don't know what to do.
All right. Do you get up and go to the refrigerator and get the food?
Oh yeah, Dr. Now's about to whip these questions out like this is intervention. Straight up. It's time to call him out. Put all the chips on the table and let's go.
No, I don't.
So how'd the food get to you?
Can you answer that?
Doc, when I be cooking the food, I don't never give her no
All
fried
right,
food.
come on.
Oh, eat it, Herbert. That's pretty much what Dr. Now's about to say. Man, shut up. Don't you even start coming over here with these excuses. You're just as guilty as she is, and that's why she about to die. You the one sabotaging your own damn wedding.
She killing herself with the food and you're helping to kill her. There's no way around that.
None. No way around it.
I told you how to eat and what to do, and you got the instruction, she got the instruction, and coming here and yelling that she doesn't know what to do.
If Dr. Now could, he would just straight up say, Nigga! Please.
Really? Really? You want to believe all that?
He's saying, man, y'all gotta be thinking he's stupid and somebody who literally doesn't have a brain. Like, there's just nothing upstairs. You remember a scary movie where they open up Marlon Wayans' brain and it just literally had dude up there with like, in his brain? Yeah, that's what y'all got going on up there. Nothing.
You keep talking, I know what you're saying, okay? All right?
Dr. Now is hot. Like, he's hot.
All you need is food.
Just send me home. I don't want to hear nothing else.
Our bad. Now you don't want to hear nothing else anymore. You don't want to hear nothing else. After we had to sit here and hear you complain, talking about your leg, the maggots. Nobody's helping you. You didn't get help here. No psychiatrist, no dietitian, no Herbert, no Danielle, no nobody. No you, no Dr. Now. Nobody's trying to help you. I've heard enough. I don't need you speaking to me this way anymore. Oh, don't even start. Don't start this stuff. Like, I'm telling you, if I was crazy, she'd be dead. If I was crazy. That's if I was crazy.
Just send me home. Get me out of here. Send me home. I don't care no more.
Man, somebody pull the plug already, man. Bruh. Just pull the plug. Like, she's giving up. She's giving up. Like, at what point in time you're like, okay, not trying to say something crazy to make sure I get demonetized, kicked off YouTube too early. Dang, I just crossed 1,000 subscribers. But it's one of those things. What do you do for somebody who you no longer can help? You can't reach this individual anymore. They're gone. She's gone. She's quit. Like, when somebody literally checks out, like, mentally, I don't know what you do anymore.
You know we got to, you know we finna get married, okay?
I don't care about all that. I just want to go home.
Wow. Just wow. Wow. Just wow. She literally just said, F you, Herbert. F your wedding. F you. I don't care about any of that anymore. I'm not gonna make it. At least she's accepting reality. Herbert is still living in La La Land, delusional world. He's over there still picturing that cake that still has like the bigger versions of them two on top of it. Like it's not gonna work, dog.
No, I'm not.
Her dismissing Herbert like that, Dr. Now, he didn't miss that. He's trying to walk out of this room like he just heard something incredibly awkward, which this would probably be awkward to hear in that room. Like, baby, I want to still marry you, man. F you. I mean, that's tough to hear.
We come a long way for this. Ain't no.
This is useless. This is useless to me.
Oh, it's useless. So I guess Herbert's useless. The one guy that you said was actually there helping you. I mean, the only person there helping you. You only get help from one guy. He's useless too. So all this is useless. You know what? You're right. She's right. It is useless. What am I talking about?
Come here now.
I need help. Food has always been a problem.
She's just going on an unhinged rant at this point in time. I could just keep going on and on with this whole little section here, but I'm going to go ahead and move forward just a little bit because she just continues to bitch like this for the next couple minutes. So it's just one of those things like, well, there's no need for us to keep, enduring this and putting ourselves through this pain. We've already sat through 4 episodes of this, and thank you for tuning in to episode 5. But there's no need to continue to hear her complain like this because she's just making excuses, and I have empathy for a lot of people. I don't have any empathy here. It's gone. It dried up. Like, there was a chance, like, I really wanted to see her get this weight loss surgery and get the surgery she needed so she can lose the weight. But I'm sorry, she ain't tried. She ain't cared. She hasn't been, sympathetic to the plight of the other people that's been trying to help her out the whole time. She ain't helped Danielle. She ain't helped Herbert, Dr. Now, any of the other doctors that try to help her. Nothing. The firefighters. What about those people that built your house, trying to make sure you can even get out of it? What about them? Like, once again, the people who risk literally their arms and necks for you and their backs, didn't help them.
It's gonna always be my problem.
Can we get her under here?
Yeah, we can get her under here.
Alright.
Yeah, we're just.
I have nobody to help me.
Dr. Now's like, hey, can we go ahead and like get her moved up on out of this unit? Like, I can't deal with this anymore. Can we like just ship her outside? Is there any way we can just like literally remove her from the building or put her in an isolated chamber? Like, is there a padded jacket and like some type of mouth guard we can put on her? Like one of those things they gave Bane from Batman? Something to just shut her up. I mean, we could hit her with some tranquilizer, but I mean, you're gonna need a lot of CCs in that bitch to put her down. Cause I mean, she's a big woman. You gotta think like that'd be like taking down a moose at this point in time. So I mean, you're gonna need something strong if you're gonna take her down. Cause quite frankly, to calm her down, she's on another level now. She's all elevated. And which, quite frankly, she really needs to calm down. She can't get too elevated. Like, we already know that heart is probably taking all the pounding it can take it at this point. That cardiovascular system is ready to just shut off. And that is no way to go.
Can we transfer her to her bed?
Alright, so basically they just decide to go ahead and move Lisa. They move her to another room. They appease everybody by getting her out of there and getting her calmed down. And eventually she just shuts up.
Hi, Lisa. You feeling better in the bigger bed now?
I'm comfortable now.
This has got to be one of those days that Dr. Now is seriously considering, like, why do I do this? Like, they pay me really, really great money, but is it worth it? Is it really worth it today? Like, this is one of those days I'm really contemplating, do I really want this job? No matter the paycheck. Like, every time that check rolls in on Friday, it's like, man, I really like it. But today is one of those days that makes me think, I'm okay if I never see it again. And he has to sit there and pretend and play nice and still do the good old thing.
But I didn't rub it on my legs.
What's going on with your legs?
They draining again.
That's gross, but I guess that's nothing new.
And when did that start?
It's been like 3 days.
3 days. Well, you checked into the hospital earlier this morning, so why not earlier? Like, were you not alarmed after the first day? But I guess maybe not. I mean, she said it was again, so she's obviously dealt with this many a times.
Yeah, it's just a lot of swelling in the fatty tissue. But the good news is your infection isn't back.
Which is a very good thing. But Dr. Now starts wondering, why are you so resistant to change? Why won't you listen to us? We're trying our best to help you, Lisa. Like, damn it. They have tried their hardest to help you, and you just will not abide. And why not? Why not? It's to save you.
I keep a lot of stuff to myself. That's why I keep saying nobody understands me.
If I am to be correct, you said nobody helps you. Not that nobody understands you. Nobody helps you. That's what you said earlier.
You're depressed because of your situation.
Which at this point, I think we're all just stating the obvious of what's going on here.
I feel like you are giving up on me.
Yes, I have. Because you gave up on yourself a long time ago. The only person who hasn't given up on you, honestly, is Herbert. Herbert's the only person who hasn't given up on you. Danielle, she quit. Danielle went on to live her life and, and achieve her dreams and do the things that she wants to do because she's like, look, mama, I done gave you all I can give you. The other daughter, she tapped out. The rest of the family just like, man, she ain't gonna make it. She ain't gonna change. She ain't ever tried to change. And she be sitting around talking crazy to the rest of us. No, she ain't gonna change. So none of them believe. The only person that actually has faith in you now is Herbert. And you done already told him, F him. The only person who really cares, you done told him, be gone. But he's still there. Dr. Now just simply goes on to explain like we've given you everything.
I want to eat. And I want to eat it. And I want to eat some more. And once I eat, I feel like a idiot.
We had a saying in my Sigma Chi fraternity, and that was, like you should.
Because I can't control myself.
It is because you are an addict and you are addicted to food, and we have given you people to help you.
Listen, you can control yourself and your eating habits.
Dr. Now is done. He's done. But I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead because a lot of this is just endless and just blank jargon. We're near the end. But Lisa decided here in a little bit that she wanted to cop an attitude and get real sassy one more time.
The reality is you don't want to. And this is all just a performance to manipulate me.
Based on everything we have went through so far in this journey, I hear absolutely zero lies.
This is not a performance. I'm telling you the truth.
No, you're lying to me.
You are lying. And this has been an Oscar-winning performance. This has been it's been Denzel-like. This is Viola Davis. This is pretty good. Meryl Streep. This is the best. This is top notch.
And you've given me this act 1,000 times.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
Okay, no, wait, just wait.
Oh, hold up now. Hold up. Lisa about to, hold up. Don't talk crazy to her now. Don't make her get violent.
Hold up, no, wait. I don't disrespect you, and I haven't. But what you not gonna do?
Oh, she done removed the glasses now.
What you not gonna do is disrespect me. I understand you the doctor.
But what?
And I understand you get paid the big bucks for what you do.
You're damn skippy.
But what you don't do is come at me that way.
Are you done?
You are in no position to talk any.
You're just not being truthful with us.
I'm being truthful. You think I'm not trying, doctor?
You told me you're not.
Oh my God. You've literally basically said you have not tried at all. And Herbert is looking like he's regretting everything.
Then the moment you tell me you are, I don't know which one of your story I believe.
It's cool, Doc. We know you don't believe any of the stories. None of us do. None of us believe him.
Every moment you're telling me different things. I don't know what you're trying to say.
She's just simply trying to dilly-dally around, avoid accountability, mix up the stories, try to confuse everybody, make it seem like she said a whole bunch of stuff that she never said in the first place, and then just try to make everybody feel bad about it. And you can't. You can't make anybody feel bad about the situation because she put herself here. Everybody's help. When you've exhausted all your resources to help somebody at some point in time, you just stop feeling bad, or at least you should. Like, it can hurt you to your core, your absolute soul, that you could not reach this individual. But when you have literally exhausted all your options and you've done it over and over again, like you literally emptied your bank account numerous times to help this person, or you done cleaned this person's stuff a million different times, or you bailed them out of bad situations religiously, or you once again given them every resource they possibly needed to fix their current situation and they still will not do it, you gotta just cut your ties. You gotta cut your ties and realize you've done your part. It's up to them to accept the accountability they need to accept so they can move forward in their life and actually get the things that they want out of it. That's what you gotta do. Because quite frankly, it's up to them. It's up to them. There's only so much that other people can do to help aid. They want people to fix their situation. People want to be able to wake up and all their problems just be gone. Sabrina isn't going to show up and help you out. She just ain't.
And if you listen to yourself, you're going to see you're going all over the place.
If you listen at me, you should know something's wrong with me.
I know what's wrong with you.
Please go ahead and say it, Doc, so we can go ahead and just wrap this stuff up soon.
What's wrong with me? Because I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Well,
to be honest, Lisa, at this point, I think everybody else feels like they're losing their minds.
I think deep down you really want to be in the bed and you want everybody else to do everything for you.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Yeah, I think we all agree. Because why else haven't you stopped eating the ice cream? Why is literally like 90% of your refrigerator filled with puddings, ice cream, cake, donuts, sweets, calories, grapes, everything that makes you fat, everything that makes you humongous, everything that adds calories, everything that makes you sloppy, everything that adds cholesterol, everything that kills your heart, clogs your arteries, makes sure you can't see anymore, everything that gets you diabetes. Why is that everything that you have in your fridge? Why is that the only thing you consume? Because quite frankly, I think you like it. I think it's convenient to you that you literally just have to exist. All you do is you sit around, you wait, and you cry and complain so somebody can bring you some more food, and then you don't even have to worry about wiping your own ass anymore. You don't have to worry about getting up anymore. You don't have to worry about paying really no bills. Everybody does everything for you. Like, I think you are cool with it. It's been over a year. It's been probably about a year and a half now. So it's like, you know you're used to this, and this is the lifestyle that you've accepted until you no longer wake up the next day. And that's just all it is. Everybody's tried. I mean, at this point in time, there's nothing else that really needs to be said. There's not a whole lot that really needs to be said, but there is just a little bit more.
Herbert, step out the room for a minute, sweetheart.
Come on, babe. Come on now.
Please.
If there was like a visual aid to make you understand what most men are turned to basically now in age 2023 or year 2023, it's Herbert. That emasculation of a man, that not defending his honor, defending himself, stepping up in a relationship, stepping up and saying what needs to be said, being a man, gone. He is the true personification of the bitch made male now. That's what Herbert is. Just walking out that room like, first of all, he walked out that room like, man, I don't want to leave because you really about to tear into this doctor. Like, once again, these people are just so lost and gone and stupid that I just can't figure out why these people can't figure out. She can't do anything. She is not threatening. Dr. Now is not scared of anybody or what she got to say. What can she do? She can't do anything to hurt this man. Nothing. Like, if he was a psychopath, he can end her life already. Like, if he was a psycho, it would be over. Like, and that's just on because I watch too many horror movies and I'm just, oh Lord. But just saying, like, there's no threat here. Anybody who's 700 pounds cannot hurt anybody. Anybody who cannot get up from the bed can't hurt anybody. They're no threat to anybody. They're like a hibernating panda bear, except for the fact that if they got up, boy, they would rip you to pieces. Lisa ain't doing that. Those were words of regret walking out that door. And at this point in time, I'm starting to think Dr. Now is just enjoying this. I think he's starting to wonder, like, what exactly can she say next to me? Like, seriously, I am truly excited about what she's got to say next. Like, entertain me, please. Entertain me.
Let me tell you something, doctor. You think all this I'm doing is just for show and all of this? Let me tell you how I really feel.
Oh, please do. Please do.
Where is that?
I've been done blow my brains out months ago.
No, she wouldn't have. Because she done had this option already. It's not like this ain't been on the table. She's lying. Unfortunately, as a person, and this is on a serious note, as a person who's actually known people who have taken their lives, like, due to suicide, like, people who have caught, went for self-deletion, they don't talk about it. They don't make the threat. Anybody who makes aimless threats about ending their life, they don't ever end their life. The ones who are serious about doing it, unfortunately, usually just leave you a very sad and somber note, and you just have what's left. Lisa is not on that trajectory. Not at all. Anybody who's willing to talk to you about it just like this, it's a lie. It's a cope. It's something else to aid and push off accountability and all this stuff like that to avoid it. Because she could have did this already. If she really felt that way, it probably would have been finished. Because, I mean, her plight hasn't gotten any better. It hasn't gotten any better. Not at all. Like, none of her behavior really reeks of somebody who is on suicide watch. And so, since she does pose this threat, Dr. Now does, like, walk out the room and is like, okay, well, I'm going to have to send in some, mental health professionals to come talk to Lisa and make sure that she's not suicidal and whatnot. And what's going to end up happening is he does, and they find out, well, guess what? She's not suicidal because this is a lie. Just like everything else has been a lie. She's been a sociopath. She's been a manipulator. She's been a liar from the start. Dr. Now's been calling this. He's been saying stop the cap literally from the get-go.
Stop
and
the cap.
That's just basically what all this has been. Stop lying. And she's been lying from the get-go, and I hate that she's going to try to throw that out there because there's a lot of people who had that issue. And once again, on that serious note, if you have any issues, if you have mental health struggles, please seek some help. Please call somebody. I'm not sponsored by BetterHelp, but guess what? Now, apparently that's a good company to call because, hey, it's sponsored by a lot of people and they do have resources to help people. At your jobs, if you have any form of benefits, they have EAP programs that you can reach out to make sure you can talk to anybody. I mean, they usually have 3 free sessions before you have to start paying. There's all sorts of things out there. Please seek help. Don't opt for the worst.
I think Lisa is playing more games. She could see the writing on the wall and felt backed in the corner.
And what is somebody to do whenever they get cornered in a terrible situation? Fighting for their life.
And that nothing she was saying was working to manipulate me. So she went for a nuclear option.
Exactly. And so once they bring in these people, and once they do that, she's going to pretty much be out the program once they deem all this to be hell. Now, I've already stated that that's what happened. They already deemed her to, not be suicidal. And so the doctors come in and, they don't show that part on the show. It's just like they pretty much give him the news that, yeah, she ain't suicidal. And he delivers her the bad news, saying that, hey, you are done. You're done.
You got to let the doctor help you, baby.
Okay, but...
No, F this. F Lisa. F this whole thing. She just ain't up on old trifling.
What do you advise?
Buy a dog and die alone.
Even though she don't need a dog because she couldn't take care of it. She just needs to go ahead and die alone.
He still don't get to talk to me any kind of way. I'm still a lady.
Yeah, a morbidly obese lady.
Are you still?
And I'm still yours. I don't care if he was right or wrong.
Sadly, this level of delusion actually goes on with very small women who are very petite and very good looking today.
If he was right, he should have came correct.
You're going to lose your weight, regardless if you like it or not.
I mean, that's kind of what's wrong with the dating market. It's tough out there. It's hard in the streets, I'm telling you, because quite frankly, many women, no matter how much and how terrible they're acting or tripping, they actually believe that nonsense. Like, you're supposed to just get correct with them. For what? You are out of line, completely out of pocket. We need to throw you away with the whole everything. Like, you are straight up for the streets, except for the fact that you might break and crush the streets.
She belongs to the street.
So it's one of those things like, no, we don't need that. We don't need any of this. And people with this attitude, you don't win in life. You don't win. I don't see why you go over here with this narcissistic type of attitude, thinking people should be bowing down, kissing your feet, doing everything for you. You ain't nobody. Time to move on.
And what Doc said you got to do, for now on, we're going to do it, okay?
Herbert and truly only Herbert fashion over there trying to be a man, telling her, you know what? We're going to do what the doctor says. Y'all have had like 6 months to do what the doctor said, and y'all ain't done anything yet.
We're going to do it.
You better roll back up off me, son, before me and you have a problem right here tonight in the emergency room right downstairs.
Gross. Just gross.
Boy, you better raise up. Back up. Back up.
All right, I'm gone.
Where you going?
You got time for this mess.
Oh, you...
The gall, the nerve of Lisa to really to treat Herbert like this on the way out, and the naivety here. Oh my God! I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, yeah. Herbert is truly a con soul. He is truly a console. He don't deserve this. He needs to stop this and get himself out of this hell. Because, I mean, he's down there burning for no reason. I mean, he's just setting himself to flames for absolutely no reason. He just keeps pouring the gasoline on himself. And I don't get why. Stop, Herbert. You don't need to go through this, dog. Let her die alone. Kevin Samuel said it best.
What do you advise?
Buy a dog and die alone.
Where you going? Okay. Bye.
He should just be leaving your ass forever to die. That's what he should be doing. I can't believe you. I can, but whew, that's tough. That's tough. I'm sorry, Herbert. I know I've made fun of you and given you a hard time, but you didn't deserve that. None of that.
Lord, I don't know what's wrong with these men.
So I'm going to go ahead and skip forward all the way to where she's been kicked out of the program. She's been sent back to her apartment, and Danielle comes by and she's going to ask her mama how everything's going. And well, we already know how it's going. It's going like it's not going well. She has failed. And quite frankly, there's no need for anybody else to have to go through any more of this pain. And, you know, Danielle acts like she's, you know, on board with the fact that, you know, we gonna do this. We gonna knock this out. You know, you're gonna lose this weight if it's up to you. Are you really gonna try? And she's not. Danielle already knows. She already knows that she's not gonna. Yeah, this is a fail. Total flop, total fail. There's no need to continue any more of this pain. I really appreciate everybody who has been rocking with me here on this journey, this 5-part journey of Lisa. My goodness, it is over. Those who have witnessed this, hopefully y'all have been privy to some special content out there. Something that will bring some awareness out there to let you know there are some people struggling. Don't worry, I'll probably do some more reviews of some stuff like that in the future, or like this in the future, but it won't be as long. I won't drag it out as long. It won't take me about a month and a half to finish all this, and they ain't gonna be 45-minute episodes and all of them. But it will be some things that I will review and go over for you or with you in the future. Once again, thanks for rocking with us. Thanks for the 1,000 subs. Really appreciate everybody been rocking with this platform this whole time. And I really hope you've enjoyed this. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you soon.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna have to do this the Lisa way.
Nigga!